Good morning. Uh, do you, like me, I'm sure you do, there are moments in our day-to-day life these days where you suddenly realize another line has been crossed, and this is a marker of exactly where we're at. So, in the most recent couple of weeks, for me, the police seizure and fencing of the Grace Life Church in northern Alberta was one that was, to me, the declaration there was the government of Canada has officially declared war on Christians. Um, and of course, now a couple of weeks later, it's just more and more absurd with the governments of Ontario and British Columbia trying to tell the citizens that we cannot travel outside of our health authority jurisdiction areas. That police are now authorized to stop people on the highways, and question them as to where they're going and why, and decide whether. I mean, this is just unthinkable, but it is happening. So, another marker, and we sit here, another marker. I listen to Bill Whittle sometimes. He's very good on YouTube, and he's got a brand new video out that telling us that the chief executive officer of YouTube has recently awarded herself an award, a free speech, a free expression. What is it? I don't know, something like that. Free expression award, um, because they have a machine that automatically took down 9 million videos. So if this isn't the reversal of language and what it means, I don't know what is. Like, that's just the limit, isn't it? They're free speech is erasing 9 million videos that they will not allow people to see. And I live in a beautiful, beautiful place. I'm so lucky. I every day I thank God for my good fortune. I am not well off by any stretch of the imagination. I live humbly and simply, but I live in a place that's not spoiled by endless shopping malls and, you know, 4 8-lane freeways. Um, and so it's easy to cocoon myself, which in my cozy little house here, my sanctuary, and I get to walk to the beach every day and be in the sun and see the sun sparkling on the water. It's just majestic. It's beautiful. But I am, but I have no no sense of future. It's like it's like what do I do? Family members won't speak to me because I'm crazy, because I don't believe in the COVID cult. Um, and these are family members who have brains. They're smart people. Like, I don't understand how how they cannot even now be questioning the insanity of this whole situation. Um, so I go some days now. I just feel, you just feel dead inside, kicked in the gut. Like, what? What do I do other than I've been standing on the road with my signs and sort of started a movement there where, there are about 20 of us who stand there with. But okay, so what? We get we get at least as many middle finger gestures as we do approving honks of people's horns. Oh, and now people honk their horns and give us the finger. So, you look at them thinking, oh, yeah, good, they agree with us and they're giving you the finger. No, these are terrible times. These are terrible, terrible times. And at the same time, it's a time that's calling us to truth and to really examine what's true and what matters after decades of living in a relativistic philosophical quagmire where truth is anything you want it to be, and everything that was good and true is denounced as bigoted or racist or what have you. Where was I going with that? Um, many people are standing up to the challenge and looking at what has been created. And as a baby boomer who just thrilled to the passion and revolution of the 60s, the freedom, the music, the self-righteous indignation at the previous generation that had nurtured us and given their life, done so much for us. Wow. And then anyway, I don't want to ramble on too long, but I'm sure many of you are feeling just the way that I do. And so I promised you that I would give a little demonstration of, do I want to feel better about this? Do I want to feel better about this, or do I want to stew in my despair, grief, rage, incredulousness? And I'm going to just say, yeah, I do. I want to hang on to those. Can I allow myself to feel all of the emotions exactly as they are? And as soon as I acknowledge those feelings and give myself permission, make it okay that I'm feeling those things, I get a big load off, a big relaxation inside. And you can do this with me. So let's go through this again. In this moment, if you can relate to any or all of the concerns that I have been expressing here, can you simply allow yourself to feel whatever it is you're feeling about it all? However that comes to you in thoughts, memories, sensations, can you simply notice these feelings? And then can you also notice any wanting to change it, to make it different, to solve it? Any wanting to do anything with or about the situation as it appears right here and right now. And then also, can you welcome any sense that any of this is personal, that it's about us or you or me or who I am? Okay, let's go through that again. Once again, can you simply notice what you're thinking and feeling, and especially how that feels? Give it a sense of openness. This isn't trying to analyze our thoughts or our feelings. It's simply recognizing whatever's here right now, in the moment. Not what we were thinking or feeling even a minute ago, but simply what's here right now. And then whatever that is, can you simply say yes to it? Simply allow what is to be exactly as it is. Doesn't mean we have to accept it, but it's simply an acknowledgement. Just for now, could you let go of wanting to feel a certain way about things? Just could you? A yes or a no is fine. And if you could, would you? Would you let go of wanting to feel a certain way inside? And if so, when? When? That's just an invitation to simply let go, right here, right now. Now notice if you feel any different. I do. It's like I can breathe again. It's like, and in some ways, my anger and confusion has turned. What I'm noticing now is more of a sense of sadness. You know, I'm a person who, for some reason, it's very difficult to allow myself to feel sad. I go instantly to anger instead, because anger is a response to fear. You know, what we fear, we get angry. It's like the fight mechanism. So I'm going to go with that feeling and say, can I welcome any sadness? That's presenting itself right now. Can I welcome feeling sadness about my family situation? Can I welcome that sense of sadness at the seeming isolation that all of us who have been so divided from friends and family? When I'm doing this with you, it brings me to a place of deep silence. So I'm hoping that has a similar effect for you. Yes. And can you notice that things seem to get a little quieter and more still when we say yes to that feeling of sadness? For some of you, it may even bring up emotion, and that's great. I'm not a crier, so wish I could. And can we welcome the love that our Creator put in us as the driving force of civilization, of creation, of fellowship, of truth, of beauty. And that's what's truly sustainable in being human, is our love and acceptance of one another. Okay, so I don't want to make this too long, and I don't want to preach. This is not about preaching. It's just I needed to give expression to that because it's hard to get to that feeling, that place of love these days. But let me know if any of this was helpful for you. I plan to do this frequently and see where it leads us. Who knows? Anyway, yeah, I'd love to get your comments, and that's it for today. So bye for now.